All right. Hey guys, thanks for joining us here today. We are going to, right now, I'm just real quick gonna get my Facebook group connected. Uh, Facebook's making it a little more difficult for us here. There we go. All right. So I am live in the Facebook group. I'm live on LinkedIn, my Facebook page, and YouTube. That's very exciting. So, really looking forward today to talking with you about strategic partnerships and actually driving predictable sales through strategic partnerships. And, you know, what is really the idea behind, why would we want to reach out and partner with other people? Um, you know, well, first of all, it can be a little bit lonely working on your own. You start a business and then now you're running the business. Maybe you have employees, but, um, you know, more people, partners can make you more powerful, help you sort of strengthen each other. And, how does that work? Well, say you've got maybe an audience of 1,000 people or 500 people or 3,000 people in your own audience, or how many people are following you on Facebook or LinkedIn, how many people are in your email list. You have a certain following. um, if you reach out and you partner with another business or somebody else, they may have a LinkedIn and Facebook following and an email list and an audience that you may not have. But maybe you're complementary. Maybe you serve the same people. And so now your audience of maybe 3,000 people has been doubled without you having to build that audience yourself. So if you find people who are complementary to you in your business, you can actually multiply your audience and multiply your influence while also maybe doing something fun, doing something enjoyable that serves both of your markets better, both of your audiences better, and really adds value. So, thank you guys for joining me here today. If you're watching on the replay, thank you so much for joining. Go ahead and join in on the conversation. Let me know your thoughts. Drop a comment. Tell me how this impacts you and your business, and ask a question. If you have questions, I'll be back to check on these posts in this video later, and I will be happy to answer any questions that you have. Also, I love reactions. If you give us an emoji, or give us a like, then it just helps us engage better as a community. So please do interact and let me know your thoughts. Drop me some questions. Would love to hear what you think and how this is impacting you, and how this conversation can help you grow your business. If you have experience with this and something that worked really well, let us know that too, because that could actually help somebody else also. All right, so let's dive in. So I have a little presentation here that I'd like to share, just talking about strategic partnerships and cross promotions. So what are partners really? So a partner is an external entity that may share common goals and values. And, working together, you can leverage each other's strengths and resources. And also, these could be other businesses, they could be organizations, or even individuals whose collaboration can mutually benefit your company. So think about it in terms of who else is working with similar customers as you work with, and maybe in a different way. So, maybe you do cybersecurity, but somebody else who's an MSP may work well with that same client doing slightly different things. And, maybe you could better serve your clients working together. So, partnerships are founded on the principle of symbiosis, where the combined efforts generate more significant results than the sum of the individual contributions. So, you can better serve your customer, give them a more complete solution to their problem when you work with a partner. And you get the benefit of sort of feeding off or just being able to leverage the other person's network as well, or the other company's network also. So think about that, and where might there be opportunities in your business for partnerships? Are there particular businesses or organizations? Um, for example, me, I do digital marketing with AI. I can reach out to organizations who may serve the same target customer that I'm working with in a completely different way and say, hey, I'd love to do some digital marketing with AI trainings for your audience. I can help them learn how to generate predictable sales. Would that be of value to you? And if they say yes, I can jump in there, provide some value on a topic that they may not have the expertise in, that adds value to their customers or their members without, and so now I've gotten in front of an audience maybe of a couple of thousand people without me being the one having to go find all of those people, because those people are already there as members of that organization. Or likewise, I'm a digital marketing person with AI. Maybe there's somebody who specializes in email deliverability, and I could partner with them, and we can, you know, give a more robust solution to my clients who, they don't just want to create emails, but they want to make sure they land in the inbox. So, just think about that. Like, are there ways that you could add more value to your clients by partnering with someone? So let's talk about strategic partnerships. These are carefully planned and align with your core business objectives. They might involve a deeper level of commitment and a long-term vision. So think about the following: people who have complementary expertise, people who can help you expand your market reach. Maybe there's an opportunity to share resources. Uh, if you perhaps build a program together, instead of having to pay for two separate sets of marketing resources, now you pay for one, for example. Cross-selling opportunities. Maybe there's, if what you do adds value to your partner, maybe they can promote your offer and you give them a little commission, or vice versa. And then enhanced innovation. So maybe there's somebody doing something really super cool that would benefit your audience. You could reach out to them and say, hey, this is really great. My audience would love this. It will really add value. And maybe they might give you a little commission, or you might be able to make money somehow helping to promote their offer under maybe your umbrella, or as a part of your offer that can add value in terms of innovation. So, or maybe you're doing something really cool that other people want to leverage for their audiences. So, just think about this in terms of, just finding people who maybe do similar things, or, do something different for the same audience. Um, do something that complements what you do. And, just who are those people? Just sit down and make a list, or take a look on LinkedIn, or even you could go to ChatGPT and you could ask ChatGPT, say, hey, I'm looking to build a list of prospective partners. Maybe describe what a partner is. These people might have complementary expertise. They might help me to expand my market reach. Um, they might be able to cross sell my offer, or I could cross sell theirs. Please build me a list and put it in a table with the following titles on the columns. You could say maybe it's company name and website and a description of the company and maybe the top three services that they offer, and why they would make a good partner for you. And you could actually ask ChatGPT to build you a list of prospective partners. And then you could actually just go start looking at their websites. What are they talking about? What do they do? How would what they do be complementary to what you do? And do they serve a similar audience? And then, once you've determined which of these companies are really the best prospective partners for you, then you can start reaching out. You could look on LinkedIn. Go to LinkedIn, see if you can find the top executives that work there, or even ask ChatGPT if it can find you the name of the business owner and their email address or something. But you could write them an email and say, hey, I'm looking for an opportunity, or I'd like to explore an opportunity to collaborate. These are the ways that I think that we might be able to collaborate. And I'd like to see about setting up a call and discussing this opportunity. And, if you have a particular idea in mind, like, oh, I want this to happen, or I want to collaborate in this particular way, don't be closed minded about it either, because there might be an opportunity to collaborate that you may not have even thought of yet. So do be open. Just listen to what they have to say, listen to their ideas, and discuss, what are the best ways for you guys to work together that could add value to your respective audiences, maybe help with resource sharing, and help to expand both of your market reach. All right, so let's talk about cross promotions. This is essentially when you collaborate with another business to promote each other's offerings. So, kind of, you have an offer, or they have an offer, or both. And basically, the partner presents your offer to their audience. Or maybe you promote their offer to your audience. And then you're able to perhaps receive a commission, or a referral bonus of some kind. You're essentially making a referral. You're showing your audience something that they've created, or they're showing your audience their audience something that you've created. So this just enables both parties to reach a wider audience and maximize their marketing efforts while minimizing cost. So if you've got a service and it's really great for this prospective partner's audience, maybe they don't want to sort of offer it themselves, or it's not really a sort of merging of offers, but it's really just like your offer is going to stay the same as it is, but they're going to tell their audience about it. So if the people in their audience like what they hear about what you do, they might decide to get in touch with you. And if they do, then, the referral partner, or, person who's cross promoting your offer, they get a little cut. So think about the following: targeted marketing, shared marketing resources. So you know who their audience is, and that's a good audience for you. And you are now essentially piggybacking off of their already existing audience to be able to promote your offer without you having to sort of build that audience from scratch. So you're kind of sort of getting a leap ahead. And then it also incentivizes customers. I mean, if you think about, if your prospective partner, they've got a level of trust built up with their audience, and people are following them, or they're customers already, or they're on their email list because there's a level of trust and they believe that they're good at what they do. And them presenting your offer gives your offer a level of trust as well. So, if, for example, you have a doctor, you have a general practitioner doctor or something, the doctor tells you, oh, go to this physical therapist. You're probably not going to say, oh, well, he said to go to this physical therapist, but I don't know if they're really very good or not. And, you know, I'm going to check around. I'm going to look at all the other physical therapists first. Like, no, most of the time, because our doctor told us to go to that physical therapist, we're going to go to that physical therapist because there's a level of trust there. Like, oh, this is the one this doctor uses. He must be okay. He must be good. I'm going to go here. So it's kind of the same thing. It's like we have a level of trust when there's already a relationship there. So that trust can transfer onto you as well. So instead of having to start from scratch, building that relationship with the customers and building that trust from scratch yourself and that reputation, some of that will automatically transfer just because the person who's referring you already has a level of trust with their audience. So the other thing is diversified reach. So this just means that, pretty much you're just reaching more people. And you might be reaching different people that are in your audience, slightly different people. And, that can just help you because, like I said, instead of you having to go out yourself and find those people, I mean, maybe there's a slightly different audience that you don't typically work with that they have that your offer would be good for. But that's not the people who are currently in your audience. Well, you can go out and find other people who are already working with those customers and say, hey, I do XYZ. I think it would benefit your customers. Would you like to discuss an opportunity for cross promotion? So just, think about that too. You can add this to your list of things to ask ChatGPT, or just start thinking about it yourself. Maybe you go to LinkedIn, maybe you go to Google and start thinking about who's in your network already who might be a good candidate for cross promotion. You can also set up affiliate programs, and affiliate programs is essentially when maybe you have a sort of off the shelf offer that they might be able to send people to a landing page where you could actually track any sales that come in. So maybe if you have a software product, for example, if they want to promote your software product, somebody goes to the landing page, they click and they subscribe, automatically it generates a commission to that company. So that's also an idea. So if you think about just driving predictable sales growth, partnerships is a good way to do it. And I think it's a way that a lot of us don't always think about because, maybe we're thinking about like, oh, we just need to get leads on our own. We have this sort of blinders on about doing it all ourselves. But we don't always have to do it all ourselves. And one of the best ways to generate predictable sales is to have really strong relationships with partners and building up your strategic partnership and cross promotion network. If you're an MSP, for example, maybe you could make relationships with companies who do financial advising for businesses or something. That if they're going in and talking to a company and they're like, oh, we need help with our networks, they can just say, oh, well, I know somebody who does that, that's really good at it. And they refer you in. So where can you build up that sort of those relationships with strategic partners and possibly cross promotions? So actually really building up those relationships and those partnerships can help your business be more stable and more consistent because you have more referrals coming in. It can help you reduce your customer acquisition cost because, like I said, instead of you having to go out there and find all those customers from scratch, they are, you're just reaching out and getting in front of somebody else's network that's already serving those people. So it's an already built audience. You don't have to spend a bunch of money on marketing to go get in front of them. It can also help you increase your lifetime customer value because, you're actually adding more value to those customers by partnering with people who do something that's of value to the people who you serve that you may not do. So you're actually serving your customers better and then helping you have competitive advantage. If you're serving your customers better, they're going to want to stick around. They're going to see the value in what you do because they're getting a great amount of value out. And, by partnering with people and serving your customers better, you build stronger relationships with your customers and your prospective customers who say, wow, these guys are really rocking it. These guys are really making an impact. And I want to get on board with that. And, so you can build yourself competitive advantage that way, just being more useful, being more valuable. And instead of having to do it all on your own and hoping you've covered all the bases, find the people who are doing something really amazing for the same people who you serve that you may not be doing or that you don't have plans to do. And then also adaptability and scalability. If you find that, wow, our customers would really benefit from XYZ thing, like a new thing, or something changes that you may not be ready and able to handle. Instead of having to go figure it out yourself, you can find a partner that can handle that for you. Or if you're looking to scale, you can find somebody that can help you with that portion of it as well. So really take a look at this for your business and just think about possibly even just the way you're running the business. Are you running the business in a way that you're kind of doing it all on your own and trying to get everything under one roof? Or is there an opportunity for you to reach out and find partners who could help serve your audience better, possibly help you get in front of more of the people who you'd like to serve, and then also just add more value to your customers? And or vice versa, can you bring someone in? Maybe you can find partners who you can add value to their audience, and you can also find partners that could come in and add more value to your audience. And so just keep your eyes and ears open for these opportunities, and possibly actually proactively start looking, start doing a little research. They may be people that you already know, but maybe you haven't thought about it this way yet. So just keep this on your radar and think about what kinds of ways you might be able to identify partners and then actually reach out. Like, what type of partnership would be useful for you? And maybe it's different depending on the organization, or maybe there's one particular thing that you would like to set up cross promotions for. And just keep an open mind because, even if there's one particular way that you think it might be a good idea to partner with people, there may be opportunities that you haven't thought about yet. And just starting those conversations and having those conversations, you just never know where it might go. So I definitely recommend just going through this process, getting started with it if you haven't started with it. Because honestly, I really think that this is a cornerstone of marketing. I mean, there's really four ways to grow a business. We've got digital ads, which would be like Facebook ads or Google ads. Uh, we've got offline things like setting up a billboard or going to a live conference or sending direct mail. We've got um, organic growth things. That would be like search engine optimization, SEO, where you're just kind of training Google to pop your website up in search. And things like organic social media, where you're just posting on social media, or like what I'm doing right now. I'm providing a live video with some interesting content, hopefully, to you guys over social media. And, that's organic. So, I'm just hopping on here and hopefully adding some value. And, but it's not like a paid ad. It's not, so, that's the third way. And then the fourth way is really partnerships and cross promotions and finding other people who can help add value. So, this is, if we think about, there's four ways really of getting aware, of growing your awareness and getting eyeballs, getting visibility. This is one of the four ways. And so very important. And I think maybe a lot of people tend to sort of overlook this one because maybe it takes a little bit more thought. It's not just like, we go into Facebook and we set up a digital ad and we press the on button and spend some money. But this does take a little bit of relationship building and thinking about who the right people would be and just starting conversations. So definitely, think about in the next week, who could you start a conversation with about a potential partnership? Are there people you could partner with? I'm sure there are. And who would those people be? And how might you best partner to add value to your own audience and your own customers? And maybe also add value to theirs. All right. So I hope you found this conversation useful. I hope this sparks some ideas in your mind about really how to think about partnerships, how to think about strategic growth, and meeting the people and involving the people that can both add value to your audience and you can add value to theirs and take advantage of your combined strengths. So definitely, if this was valuable to you, drop the word show notes to get a recap and join us next time. I'll be going live here every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Central Time, and we'll be talking about lots of different topics when it comes to marketing, strategy, digital marketing, automation, and AI. And I would really love to have you join us, have you come back and just be able to think about these different topics, these different ways of growing your business, different AI tools, because this is the age of AI. It is just an amazing time to be in business. It is an amazing time to be learning and growing with this amazing new technology that's changing the way we do marketing and changing the way we do many things right now. So please do come on back next Tuesday at 11, and I will talk to you then. I'll see you then. And also check out the previous videos. If you go to our YouTube channel or join our Facebook group, the videos are still in there, and you can take a look at the other topics that we've been covering in the past few weeks. So hashtag create my dream biz. I am absolutely passionate about people being in a state of growth, people being in a state of success, and really building the life that they desire through the business success that they are building. So I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you so much for joining, and we will talk to you soon.